Okay, I have the, I apologize, I have a little bit of a cold. I have the updated design. I just want to show it to you real quick. This is the image of the updated bathroom, master bath. I changed the design of the vanity to be more in line what you said you were looking to do. I opened up the bottom for storage on the bottom of the vanity, and I used a open bottom leg configuration on the bottom of the vanity. So you have double sets of drawers, and then pull out baskets on the bottom and a towel rack. I also recessed the medicine cabinet into the wall, so it will be less obtrusive. And then I also took the bathroom and I got rid of the built-in cabinet and the linen closet on this end and created a bench seat. Again, this will be a all tile shower base instead of the shower base that you see here. But this gives you a general idea of the changes that I made for the bathroom design. I also have I believe I did a cutaway view, so you'll be able to see what that looks like. So this is the cutaway view showing the extended bathroom configuration with the bench seat and the different style vanity. That's the bathroom view again. Let me see what else I have here. This is the low wall with the glass partition on top of it, and I moved the doorway over a little bit more to be centered in the room and to be a little bit further away from the shower head. So that shows you that configuration. I made the changes downstairs. Well, let me go back over here first. I maintained your linen closet, took away the coat closet, and added it to this closet. I brought the wall back from this line here. I brought it back to be in line with the basically maintaining the original wall location. I didn't want to make this bedroom any smaller, but I did just take away this small corner area to enlarge this closet down here. So it's no longer a walk-in closet, but it's got a little bit more length to it. As far as this room, I think remained the same. There were no changes to this room. And then we go downstairs. I got rid of the built-ins, and now it is just a configuration where we basically have a single width wall. It's just a typical wall with an arch top. This wall will the height of this wall here is going to be determined in the end by the size of the beam that we wind up specifying for the project. But I won't know that until later on when I start doing the structure. So now it's just an arch, and the trim will match the trim that you have in the rest of the house. As far as the kitchen itself, I did change the hood over the cooktop to be just a standard hood without any storage above it. Let me see. I don't like the lighting in this view. If you decide you want, let's see. This is one of the configurations I think you were talking about with your coffee maker. You really need to have some clear counter space adjacent between the refrigerator and say the stove, the wall oven, and the refrigerator over here, because your island technically isn't close enough to the oven to be useful when you're unloading groceries and putting stuff in and out of the oven. But I think this is the idea you were talking about. I did do one similar on a contemporary, very modern kitchen design about 1.5 years ago. This is also another option. They do also have a roll down option. Let me see if I have the image of that one. I saved it. Oh, here's the roll down one. This might be what you're talking about. You know, you can conceal the cabinetry above, and then this will leave you with open counter space below. You just roll this up and you'll have your counter space. I mean, you could also conceivably do the exact same thing. You know, this is a built-in coffee maker if you didn't want the countertop version. But you might also be thinking of something like this, where you have concealed doors that slide out of the way, and you'll have the counter space when you need it. But when you want it to be that flush look from floor to ceiling, this is what you can do. I'm actually going to start. I'm just going to use the pictures to show you the rest. So here I have the hood to be just a cabinet style without any storage above. Let me know if you were thinking more along the lines of having a stainless steel hood. That's an easy change. I'll make that that revision. As far as this view, what I did here was I got rid of the TV and I made all these cabinets flush all the way across the top. So you'll have this cabinet space, this countertop space between the wall oven and the refrigerator. I did review the option of changing the pantry. I don't think a pocket door here is really a great idea. I think a regular door will seal the pantry better, because I know that hallway doesn't have a lot of heat, so I didn't want the heat loss. Now, I thought about it overnight, and this morning I woke up and I thought more about your idea of swapping this pantry and putting it in the mudroom location and filling this in, pushing the oven over, and basically having this area accessed from the garage. I like that idea more this morning, but my one hang-up is I really, really like the idea of the mudroom coat closet. This is a partial section cutaway. So this is the entry from the garage. This is the shoe storage and bench seat with coat hooks and more cubby storage above for boots and everything, and then even additional storage above. I love this idea. I really want this idea for my house. We already have a pantry, but we have no mudroom, so our entry into our house is a mess. So my wife is adamant that we have something similar like this. I'm not sure if it's a justifiable exchange to relinquish this mudroom in exchange for having that extra pantry space from within the kitchen. Let me see what else. This is another view of the kitchen. I definitely see that, you know, moving this to the left and enclosing this is going to really open up the counter space. So that's probably the last piece of this puzzle for the design that we have to really iron out. Figuring, you know, which way to go with losing the mudroom in exchange for this extra counter space. But that's really a personal preference and a judgment call on your part. That's you know, you really have to decide which way you want to go on that. This is another view of the new hood. Let me know, like I said, if you want that to be stainless steel. And the exterior design really has not changed. Nothing really, no changes affect the exterior design. I think I was pretty, I think I went over all the items in your checklist. I sent you out a detailed response to all the line items. So this really shows you getting rid of the built-ins. While I also really love those built-ins, I can definitely see your understanding, see your feeling about how you felt the arch was too thick. And it did give it a little bit of a tunnel feeling going between rooms. So that was a trade-off for those built-ins. Also, it took away 1.5 feet of space from the width of the dining room. So maybe that wasn't, you know, maybe that was taking away too much space. Let me see if there was anything else. So I think that's everything. I'm going to mail you hard copies of the design this afternoon. You should have them, let's see, you should have them by Monday. But you can also download a copy off of the off the website. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I will probably talk to you middle of next week. Thank you.